I just so tremendously admire your courage, Ms. Wynn-Williams, in standing up to Meta, a gigantic economic and political force, and to China that would like to see you silenced as well and is cheering from the sidelines, or maybe not even from the sidelines, what Meta is doing. And what it is doing is absolutely despicable. It is disgusting and the height of hypocrisy for a supposed free speech champion, Mark Zuckerberg and Meta, to use a campaign of threats and intimidation to try to silence you. But it is part of a pattern. Meta is trying to buy and even bribe and pander its way out of any accountability. It has donated $1 million to Trump's inaugural fund. It started ripping up its policies on hate speech and letting fraud and abuse run rampant on its platforms. And appallingly, according to the Wall Street Journal, Zuckerberg has recently visited the White House 3 times to get the president to order the Federal Trade Commission to drop its antitrust case. Meta will stop at nothing to dispel and disguise and deceive. And it has done it to Congress. It has done it to Congress and to the American people. Meta lied about the generational harm it was doing to young people, suicide, eating disorders, and depression. In fact, as we know from another brave whistleblower who came to the Commerce Committee, one document provided to us showed that it was part of the Facebook, Meta, business model to, in effect, addict kids to toxic content and destroy their lives. One document you provided to us shows that Facebook's advertising division was developing tools to target teens that were insecure and depressed. It was literally attempting to profit from the pain of young people. When it was caught lying about these harms, Senator Blackburn and I introduced the Kids Online Safety Act, KOSA, a bill that passed the Senate on a 91-3 vote. We're hoping it will pass again, and this time pass the House. The American people ought to be asking, has Facebook done anything to clean up its act? And the answer is no. It actually diverted its millions of dollars to try to stop KOSA. And it spent millions of dollars in lobbying to argue that antitrust and AI regulations harm national security. And unfortunately, all of this deception and pandering and buying, and you might even say bribing, has been effective so far. But the American people are going to be pretty outraged that Mark Zuckerberg sold out America to China, that he imperiled our national security for a buck, that he compromised a highly significant American corporation for personal gain and profit. And your allegations and testimony matter tremendously because you have credibility. You have nothing left to lose. You have your integrity. Mark Zuckerberg has lost his through his deception. And he oversaw and personally approved of plans that undermined American national security because his own engineers warned him that operating in China would expose Americans to Chinese surveillance and censorship. So he not only risked our national security, but the individual security of everyday Americans.